What is up? What is up? What is up, everybody?
Yo,
How
yo,
y'all
yo.
feel?
Welcome. It's been a long time.
Yeah, man. How y'all feeling?
Oh man, I'm feeling real satisfied, man. Not necessarily totally fulfilled. You know, we didn't make it to the Super Bowl, but the Bears, we did our thing. Everyone's watching now. You know, we're gonna have a couple more primetime games next year. We may even open the season up in primetime. Get a couple draft picks, maybe a new coordinator or two in there, and we're good to go.
Okay. Yeah, that sound good. That sound good. What about you, Corey? How you feeling?
Man, my internet's kind of jacked up over here. I'm feeling, it's kind of a roller coaster of emotions here.
Mm-hmm.
I started out the day. I got to celebrate it for about 4 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
4 minutes. And then down goes Bo.
Yeah.
And here we are. I'll tell you how I feel. I'm living in Stiddy City.
Okay.
And I am a citizen of Stiddy City. That's how I feel.
Okay. Got all the nicknames.
That's right.
All the fandoms in there.
We're going to have to believe in the boy, you know?
Yeah. So I'm gonna start with Coop. Because again, unfortunately, his team's pursuits fell short. It was a very valiant effort. So if you could give 3 takeaways from your season, so the first half, the second half, and the playoffs, like just real short blurbs about how you feel about this team.
I'd say the first half of the season, we definitely looked like a punching bag for our division. We lost we only lost 2. I don't know about halves, but we definitely look like a punching bag for our division. We won the division, but we were 2-4 in the division. So we got to make them put some respect on our name. The Lions shouldn't have got us twice. Lions got us twice, and that kind of made us look bad, in my opinion. That's one takeaway. Second takeaway, we had the most turnovers. Our quarterback had the worst completion percentage, but he also threw the least amount of interceptions. So we were definitely a very polarizing team. It was all eyes on us at a certain point. I'd say from the Packers, from the Eagles win on, it was all eyes on us the rest of the season, and that's good. Like I said, that means more primetime games. It means more, just more exposure in general. We hopefully strike fear in some people's hearts. And as far as the playoffs, I mean, Chicago's back. We're back. It's undeniable. You know, yeah.
Okay. So Corey, same question to you, except with a little twist. So first half, second half, and then tackle that, and then we'll get to the third part of your question. Your team is still playing.
Somehow, some way. I mean,
Strength of that defense.
definitely the defense. You got to credit some of it to Josh Allen just not hanging onto the football. You got to credit a lot of it to that Denver defense just being resilient. A lot. I mean, man, if Vance Joseph is not a head coach in this league next year, what's the guy got to do, right? I mean, at the beginning of the year, they were, everybody compares out of the Denver market. They compare everything to the Orange Crush, and then the no-fly zone, and these guys, just a stacked bunch of names. And then they were calling us the no-name zone, and then a defense with no name and all that. And then now all of a sudden you look at them Pro Bowlers. I don't know, Coop, you look it up, man. How many teams got more Pro Bowlers on it than the Denver Broncos this year? And out of those Pro Bowlers, how many of them are on the defense? Because I would reckon to say ain't a team in the league that's got more Pro Bowlers, and damn sure ain't got no more defensive on the team. And I don't really think that's what they're after. I think they're after the All Pro and the Super Bowl. But I mean,
Ravens
Ravens
with 9.
okay.
They got 9.
Yeah, that checks out. Lamar.
Well, you guys got 3 on defense, and so do the Texans. They got Anderson, Stingley, and Alshire.
That checks out too.
Yeah, but I mean, I see where you're going with it, because like you of course have PS2, not on the defense, but you got Marvin Mims, but then Nick Benito. So it's like I see where you're going with that.
Yeah. Nick Benito. Who were the 3 on our defense? I would guess Zach Allen. Excuse me, Jared Allen.
Nick Benito.
Zach Allen. Yeah, that makes sense. That checks out. But I mean, Jonathan Cooper could have made the Pro Bowl. You name it, Alex Singleton. I mean, my man is crazy. And so we are still playing. To your point, we are still playing. What does that look like moving forward? That's a question that we're all asking, man. I don't think there's an insider in the world that could tell you right now how it's going to look. There's folks I've been watching that, knew Jarrett Stidham throughout his high school career, throughout his, and they're half of them are saying he's a dog, and half of them are saying, well, you still got to get through New England. And I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine, but by God, if Bo Nix didn't put on a cape, he actually took a cape off of another man, put it on himself, and went down the field. I mean, come on. Give Bo his props, man. And the only thing is it just really sucks to be in this position without him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because my thinking is, what does that look like for next year for him? Like, I hate these end-of-season injuries, because then it's like it disrupts your next year, and it's like that's not fair.
It's a 6 to 8 week deal.
Okay, that's not bad. So how do you envision the Broncos winning this game? What needs to happen? The Broncos win if. Finish that statement.
Man, I not to sound cliche, but you got to protect the football. You look at Drake May, he had, I think it was 107 fumbles last week. It's amazing that they got out of it. You got to protect the football.
Stroud had 108. Yeah.
You got to protect the football. I know that sounds cliche. I think Sean's got to dial it up nice and simple for Jarrett. I just don't see Sean doing that is the thing. I think that he has the gonads and just thinks that it don't matter what he's got. He's gonna send it. And the thing is Sean really does believe that he's got a quarterback, and that he said that he's got A and number 2A. So he thinks that he's just sending the same team out there with the same thing, but losing Bo Nix was just as important to the Broncos as losing Pat was to the Chiefs, or it would be with Josh or anybody else in the league. I think that he just played his game that solidified him to say, okay, this is a guy that you don't want to see in the playoffs, especially at home. And it really sucks to be doing this without Bo. That's my opinion.
Yeah. So
now, could we win?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Now still got the defense, to hang in there and make it an ugly game. And in ugly games, anything can happen. The ball bounces weird. It's an oblong shape for a reason, Yeah. So cool. Back to you. Corey said that Bo Nix snatched Josh Allen's cape off of his back and put it on his own and proceeded to win the game with Josh Allen's cape on.
You said Bo Nix?
Yeah, so there are many around the social media sphere that feel that this was Josh Allen's year, and that since he fell short again, some conversations need to start being had. So I know that you've I say that to say because I know you've championed for Allen and his prowess. What does this loss say about him?
Before we get into that, I want to go into Bo Nix's stats in the game. He 26 for 46. That's 20 incompletions. Passer rating 87.1. 12 carries for 29 yards.
Keep going.
That's all of his stats.
How about the
and
touchdowns?
he won. Oh, and 3 touchdowns. 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, 279 yards, and they won.
Now read the adverse.
Oh, Josh Allen stats?
Yeah.
25 for 39, 14 incompletions, 283 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks, 90 passer rating. So he didn't just,
Is there a fumble stat?
I don't know there is, but I don't. Hold on. Not on this box score I got.
I could think of 2 off the top of my head. One was when he got strip sacked.
But I mean, so we're talking about Cape, right? I mean, it's the worst playoff game I've ever seen Josh Allen have. But I don't know if Bo Nix took the Cape, especially because he left the game on crutches, something that we've never seen Josh Allen do.
No, just in tears.
We're gonna be spicy about it.
Yeah,
best ability is availability.
So what does this game say about Josh Allen? What happened? What happens to?
He went into the most hostile environment in sports, across all sports on the planet. Playing in Denver is the worst possible travel setup for anybody ever. Going to play in Denver, outside in Denver, no. There isn't a worse setup for somebody that have to go play. I mean, he had a bad game. We were talking offline, and Bo Nix could easily end up being Carson Wentz. He got his team there, obviously a stacked team. If Jarrett Stidham goes on to win a Super Bowl, that doesn't like raise Bo Nix's stock. If anything, it lowers his stock, in my opinion. I'm not gonna be a hater, but I don't think he has the cape just yet. Allen won MVP. He's the reigning MVP, actually.
I'm not here to. I actually love Josh Allen. You know, my least favorite thing about Josh Allen is that we took Bradley Chubb instead of him.
Right.
So I'm not here to do that. What I am here to say is and declare is that I think that losing Bo Nix is just as important as losing any starting quarterback in this league. You pick the name, Lamar, yada, 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 you name it. I think that his name deserves to be right there with him. I think he's proved that this year. I think, we do have the coach and we do have the defense. But what you pick a team throughout history that has gotten this far that didn't have the coach, didn't have the defense, didn't.
The Eagles? The Eagles with Nick Foles and Doug Peterson, arguably unproven coach, definitely unproven quarterback, going up against the greatest to ever do it, and they walked out of there with the Lombardi.
Best offensive line of all time, maybe.
Who? The Eagles?
Mm-hmm.
That year?
Arguably. I mean, I'll let you. I don't have the offhand for that.
Yeah, arguably, yeah. So okay. So all right, we got that out the way. Let's give the rest of the teams their shot. We got a few minutes. What did we think? What did we think about how the Texans collapsed?
The moment was too big. The moment was too big for CJ Stroud.
One name, man. It's one name on that. It's you can't blame it on the D. I mean, at a certain point, you're out there, working, and then you just look across the field. And how many times did he put it on the ground? Or put it in the other team's hands.
I think he fumbled once. And
what's up, man?
Oh, hold on. Let me see.
Yeah, I know he threw 4 interceptions. He fumbled a couple times. I don't know if he lost one, but yeah, it was sickening to watch. You almost like performances like that. You almost want to think like, is he point shaving? Like, I mean,
I don't know about all that,
bro. His 4 interceptions in the first half is tied for the most ever. I mean, arguably, right? Because one of those was a pick 6. One of those was the pick six, and they didn't score on any other interception that he threw. So he throws the pick six, right? Without the pick six, it's 16-21. They had the ball at the end driving the wins. A whole different scenario than 16-28. He literally handed the game over. For a defense that good, like I've never seen a defense like the Texans defense. Like best ever, maybe.
Yeah. So
Best ever. That's heavy.
Texas defense, the best ever to not go all the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're pretty damn good. You see how they did Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
He looked his age.
Made him look real pedestrian, right?
They made him look like a rookie. They made him
He
look
looked his
worse.
age.
He looked worse than Stroud looked.
Mm-hmm. Which isn't saying much because Rodgers is significantly older. But that's pretty bad. That's more bad for Stroud than it is Rodgers, I'll say that. So, all right.
But we agree that Stroud shit the bed though. We all agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't think you put it on anybody else.
Yeah. So is Stroud the option moving forward?
It's only his third year. You got to let him finish his rookie contract at least.
Yeah, man. I have a strong belief about this. It's like Patrick Mahomes entered the league,
Mm-hmm.
and then he's taking his team to championships. They were built. A lot of y'all, weren't in the division, so you didn't know that, but they were built. They had Alex Smith, but they were built outside of him, and he took over, and they went right away. And ever since then, it was like, hey, let's draft a quarterback. If you don't win, then he's trash. And that's just not the case. I mean, I don't know if y'all seen that documentary about Elway, my boy right here.
Yeah.
My
Elway,
man
did
went
he
to,
lose like 4 Super Bowls?
bro.
He
Yeah,
lost a bunch of Super Bowls before he won one.
yeah.
Before he won 2. I'm sorry.
2 in a row, back to back, retired, goodbye. But that's what it is. It's that's my point entirely, is that you can't expect these guys to come in, and hell, CJ Stroud's been hurt a lot, and no, I'm not cashing in my chips on CJ Stroud yet. That was a horrible gameplay. I think they got the coaching down there. I think they got the defense. I think that a little better quarterback play might have found themselves in a different situation. I do think that the Patriots are a hell of a team to have to, that's a hell of a team. They got a good defense too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched their corners. I watched Gonzalez and the rest of them play. Those guys are nightmarish, bro. Like all 3 of your corners can like lock somebody down, like man to man. Like you could blitz a safety you could blitz both linebackers all game. Put a safety on their tight end and just blitz all game.
They're a good defense, man.
They were eating Stroud alive. It's hard to watch.
Got a good D line.
So, real quick, if there was like a bracket style, like third place in the division type game, which one would be more interesting between Bears, Niners again, or Texans? And then who wins those?
Texas Bills would definitely be more interesting. The 49ers are too hurt. The 49ers couldn't fuck with us. Especially if they came to Chicago, they couldn't fuck with us. It would look just like the Seattle game.
I think that anytime you have Christian McCaffrey on the field, points are possible. I think Juwan Jennings is a wide receiver 1 at 15 teams at least. I think I don't know. It's their season is the San Francisco 49ers. They're a season of what if, because they really are so brutally injured, And then we all knew the second we saw Kittle pop his ACL, I seen it from the inside of his sock.
Yeah.
And once we seen that, man, it's just like, oh, you're gonna need him, you know.
Yeah.
So no, you're right, Coop. The Bills Texans obviously more interesting. And who wins that? I think the Texans do. I do. I think that their defense is they're more relentless on the ball than the Broncos are, and the Broncos took it away from them 5 times.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good point. That is a very good point.
Also, the Bills don't even have a head coach.
No, definitely fired. Definitely fired. So,
but
Right.
what I will say is the Texans with Josh Allen will be going to the Super Bowl this year.
Hmm?
The Texans with Josh Allen would be going to the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah. Let me ask y'all this. I'm sorry to.
Allen made a lot of unforced errors.
I could see that.
Allen made a lot of unforced
I don't
errors.
want to agree, but I could see that.
Now, did y'all see the press conference? I'm not trying to speculate here, but this is stuff that's already been said. The blame game on their first round draft pick
I saw that.
on a player that's on the team currently.
Currently on the team. Yeah.
Okay, so we got that going on. They just fired a coach, which Josh Allen loved. Do you see a possible world in which Josh Allen asks out? I'm tired of playing this cold motherfucker.
Yes.
Okay.
Very
What is
likely.
the best? Can I ask you this? What's the best fit? Is this off-season talk? Am I?
No. We're good. We're almost there. We're really almost there. And I mean, and we really don't have any plans for like off-season best move. Maybe we could squeeze one in a month, keep it fresh. I don't know, but yeah. So now's a good time to talk about it.
Where's the best landing spot for a Josh Allen who's ready to leave? That's my
Miami.
question.
The best landing spot for him is
Division?
the Rams.
Yes. If you look at it, if you look at it, you said okay. So best from a football standpoint, or best from like a narrative standpoint.
I always go with the hometown. Anytime a star player needs to move, go back home. And he's from the LA area, so that's where I just go. After Matt Stafford leaves, he goes to LA.
So the reason why I said Miami is because if you look at what they expected Tua to do, Josh Allen does leaps and bounds better.
Yeah.
So that system is already designed for the way that Josh Allen plays. They just need a more competent player in that role. That's why I said it.
If you think they're going to trade him in the division, you're out your mind.
No, I don't think they will. But you just said best situation. So that's why I asked like football, like just strictly X's and O's. Because if that's the case, it would be it would be the Dolphins.
He signed a 6-year, $330 million contract extension. That's a hard contract to trade, and they're gonna want 4 or 5 first-round draft picks for him.
You know who would pick it up in a minute? Cleveland, because that's what they do.
Grab quarterbacks.
Tennessee would do it.
He shouldn't.
I think Josh Allen is worth it, but then again, we see what happened with Russ. We see what happened with Deshaun. We've seen what happened with all these guys that, we'll see. But I think that Josh Allen was driving that ship. I think that it don't matter who you put in there. At the end of the day, it's Josh Allen. So I would say
Hey, you want to hear something funny? Imagine this, right? Now, this is way left field. It's way left field. Imagine that the Bills trade Josh Allen to the Las Vegas Raiders for their number 1 overall pick. So then you got Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, Bo Nix, and Patrick Mahomes in the same division.
I don't like this.
He said, wait.
Also, I think it would take more than a first-round pick, the number 1 overall pick, to get Josh Allen. I think
it would be this year and probably 2 more years of draft picks.
Because we know what he is, right? You don't know what you're getting with number 1 overall, Jamarcus Russell.
You might get Bryce Young.
Right.
Hold on. Time out. Don't be talking about my boy like that. And I'm a Tennessee fan. So he's an Alabama boy. But what I'm here to tell you is same theory as before. Everybody expected him to come into the league and do great right off the. My man did good in the playoffs. He almost beat the Rams out at home when they were, 9-point dogs?
Yeah.
Something crazy.
But I told y'all they wasn't covering no 9.5 spread on the road.
Right.
Fuck that. There's no way.
Yeah. We were off the air when we were talking about that game.
I was like, there's no way in hell they covered 9.5 on the road. Now that first quarter, they covered that shit in the first quarter.
Yeah, but my man Bryce played like like we expected him to coming out of college.
But when you got to that last drive, when they had to try to score with like 45 seconds left, he looked like high school Bryce Young. He looked scared to death.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Speaking of,
oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just saying we're living in a world where there's still football to be played, and there's 4 quarterbacks, and one of those quarterbacks is a year 2 quarterback in Drake May, and
Nick says too,
but he's not playing, man.
Oh,
the universe,
damn it!
the universe robbed us of that, didn't
How
they?
did I forget like that fast? Yeah.
So I'm anxious to see, okay, year 2 quarterback. He's got a great head coach in Vrabel. I'm anxious to see how this quarterback situation lines up. Also, somebody said, I can't remember who it was that said Josh Allen would look good in a Rams uniform. I don't know how much better you're going to get than Matt Stafford at this point in time. Can we give him his flowers, please, y'all?
Yeah. So I was literally just saying Rams from a
receiver
hometown perspective. Like he's from the LA area. That's the only reason I said that. And Matt Stafford will be gone in the next 2 years. So,
Imagine sitting Josh Allen for 2 years in his prime.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Nah. So yeah. So speaking about off podcast conversations, y'all had.
I don't want to talk.
Y'all had a little pizza bet.
Oh shit! Yeah, we were talking about the pizza bet.
So yeah. Can we let the good viewers out there know what the bet comprised?
So it was a 2-part bet. The first part was we're talking about the wild card teams from the AFC. I said all the wild card teams were going to win 5, 6, 7. I said the Texans would host a playoff game. I said that. Now the Texans fell short. Bills fell short. But in round 1, the 5 seed and the 6 seed won in both conferences.
All right. So kind of pizza.
I said that I would buy you a barbecue chicken pizza if
the Bills lost to the Jags.
I thought the Jags was hanging brain on them. That wasn't the case. I was wrong. And I'm happy to be wrong, and I'm happy to buy my friend a pizza.
Appreciate it. But we have this theory that like certain big moments, certain like big games and big moments, you use up all your juice in those moments.
Yeah.
So the Bears did that with the Packers, and the Bills did that with the Jags. They used up all their juice, and you weren't going to be able to do that 2 weeks in a row. Like you can win. But you can't win close 2 weeks in a row in the playoffs. It's not going to happen.
Not on the road.
Yeah. So by that standard, y'all are going to lose this week. Just if we're going by that.
I hope you were wrong. And at this point, I think we don't know enough to put a pizza on it, man. At this point, I already owe you a pizza. Hell.
Oh yeah.
But that's what gambling is, though, ain't it?
Actually, no. I got one for you, right? I'll bet my pizza against a bucket of beers that not only the Broncos lose, but also the Rams lose. Well, no. I won't have you betting against your team because I wouldn't take that kind of bet. Never mind. Scratch that. Scratch that.
Well, I'm not going to bet against. Okay. You know what? I'll take that bet. So I need the Broncos to win, and I need the Rams to win. Can we drop the Rams out of
You need
that?
the Broncos
I'll raise
or the Rams to win. Either one of them win, then you win.
I'll raise you a bucket of beer on that.
Yeah. So I'm
So
betting that the
two buckets versus your one pizza for me.
Yeah, I'm betting that.
So this could end up with you getting 2 buckets and a pizza.
Okay, but yeah, I'm betting that
bet.
The Broncos and the Rams used up all their juice last week. They come out flat, and this Sunday's football is so boring that like we're gonna turn the game off at halftime in both games. Unfortunately, I'm not wishing ill on the Broncos, but
do you hear what Sean said?
No, Sean who? Sean
Payton.
McDermott?
Payton?
Sean Payton. Oh, Sean Payton. No, what did he say?
He said, well, first of all, there's a couple of things. Like, it's a factor situation, okay? You just win a big game, right? You go out and you do a press conference, and then you go back into your locker room to find out that your starting quarterback's down. You have 2 options. Bring it to the table on Monday, or do what Sean did, which he went right back into that room. He just presser in. He interrupted somebody's interview. He said, hey, guys, not great news. Bo Nix fractured his ankle. He's out. Stiddy's starting, and he's ready. He said, just watch out, and you'll see. That's what he said, verbatim.
Yeah.
So it would be different if you went in there and had a pity party and was like, oh, now we're gonna try. But he went in there and said, I've got 1A and I've got 1B. And we're going with 1B this time, and he said, watch out, and we'll see.
Yeah.
So that coming from a guy like Sean Payton, now he's a confident dude. But I'm not counting us out, man. We do have that defense. We do have that home crowd. Now, I am used to getting beat by the Seahawks horribly in the Super Bowl. But getting there, I mean, if you would have told me at the beginning of this year the Broncos are going to make it to the AFC Championship, I'd have called you a liar. And the fact that we're here, it's like, okay, let's see,
Yeah. So, all right, to wrap up the show, Coop, the spread for the Patriots game has New England as 5.5 point favorites.
New England 5.5? After the way Drake May played?
The over-under is 42.5. I'm taking either of those.
You said the Patriots 5.5?
Mm-hmm. And then the over-under is 42.5. I'm taking either of those, and if you do, which one would it be?
5.5 could be, that extra field goal with 25 seconds left to make it a 6-point game. Kind of how whose game was that? They went up 6 at the end and they ended up winning. Was that the Patriots game? I don't know. I don't think I touched 5.5. I don't like those type of spreads. Between 4 and 5 points, I don't usually touch those type of spreads.
All right. Any action on the over-under? 42.5.
I'd say under.
Take the under? Okay.
It's a blizzard. It's a crazy winter storm hitting the whole country. I'm taking the under.
Okay. And then Rams Seahawks, they have the Seahawks as 2.5 point favorites.
Oh yeah, I'm all over that. Yeah, you got to take that.
And then the over under is 46.
Whatever it is, over. Whatever you said, over.
To the moon.
To the moon.
All right. All right.
Although Zach Charbonnet did tear his ACL, and that's a huge part of Seattle's team.
They're better.
They're better, but like the same way you talk about the quarterbacks being important, you lose your running back, and Zach Charbonnet was the star running back this year. Your star running back goes down. Like that was their offense. It was Zach Charbonnet, Kenneth Walker, JSN. You double JSN.
The Rams ain't got the defense, man. They ain't got the defense for this. They aren't. Bradford is playing out of his mind. He's been to how many different teams now, and he is the guy. He is the franchise.
Okay.
Come on.
You're actually making me rethink that Seahawks spread, but Sam Bradford won a layup. He won a layup playoff game against San Francisco.
If I could chime in on those same questions, man, with the first game that you were talking about,
Yes, 5.5
20
for New England.
24 points. 24 points wins that game.
Okay.
So with that being said, we're going to say that we're going to take the under.
Well, the over-under for that one is 42.5.
Yeah, we're going to take the under on that.
24-17? That's under.
Under. I think that's about spot on, man. 24-17. Give me the Broncos.
Ooh.
Money line. I don't know if that's in your question or not, but give me the Broncos money line.
Yeah, that's always kind of an assumed. Okay. So you're not going to take the points? You're not going to take the 5.5, the plus 5.5? I'll take the
I'll
points.
take with them being. I mean, what is it? Plus 325 right now. Like for money line.
I'm opening my DraftKings sportsbook.
Money line is plus 205 right now.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, definitely give me Broncos money line.
Okay.
And then the under.
Okay. And then Rams Seahawks.
Give me the over and give me the Seahawks covering that spread by a million.
Okay.
So we agree on the under and the over.
Mm-hmm.
Under, over. You said Seahawks?
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to do under, over, Broncos spread, Seahawks money line. That's plus 871. I'm going to bet 50 cents on that. That's all that's in my account. Shit.
You're going to need it to buy me a bucket of beer. Listen at me.
So,
Hey, I got you.
right. We're going to go ahead and wrap up here. Corey, how you feeling with your first episode of Best Move? How you feeling?
Hey, thank y'all so much for having me. I appreciate y'all, Coop and Noble. Man, I can't thank y'all enough. It's just good to be talking with some friends about football.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So we will see you here next week then.
Yes, sir. Let me know.
Pending this blizzard, it might be Thursday or Friday even. But
Yeah.
we going to be back next week.
We're going to be back.
You let me know. I'll be there.
If everybody's power's on, we going to be back.
Yeah. So, you got any words?
Make your next move your best move, obviously.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes. And may your best move be surviving this winter storm that's coming. Take it seriously. Prep if you can. Lean on your community if you can't. Be safe. Be smart. You're not tougher than nature. I want to hear it.
Best move. Put your phone down. Let that shit charge up. Go get some bottled water and some canned goods from the store. You might be snowed in for a couple days. That's your best move.
Yeah.
Get ready.
Find you an alternative way to cook if you have electric. Those that got gas or grills outside, we're a little bit better off. Find you a different way. Amazon has a battery, a solar powered generator backup. Not a big one. It's not gonna run your whole house. They got on sale for like $110 right now. Charge like 8 things.
Okay.
So yeah, go check that out. Get you, cheap little generator that can. But yeah, stay and watch.
That's a free ad.
There you go.
Stay and watch the outro, and we will see y'all next week. Enjoy this weekend of playoff football.